Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Habs Tonight pregame show with Annik and myself. How are you doing today, my friend?
Not too bad. Excited for tonight's game. What about you?
Oh yeah, it's been too long for a Habs Leafs game, but this is good because there's a lot more buildup and excitement for it. And with Eric Staal coming in and being just heroic the other night, storybook finish to that game, that was unreal.
He played absolutely amazing. Even his stats throughout the game, I think he was 85% on faceoffs at some point. He finished with 11 on 14. So we really needed that. And I thought it was an amazing addition to the team. And he's going to be great for leadership wise as well.
And also, you discovered a really cool stat about Eric Staal. You got to share that with the folks out here.
Yeah, for sure. So earlier discovered, thank you, Twitter, that Eric Staal has 24 goals in 49 games versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he's in company of Ovechkin and Crosby, who only have a few more. So amazing to have. And hopefully we have a few tonight from him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll take whatever we can get from the guy. I mean, honestly, like that was just pure storybook. Couldn't have scripted it better, right? And just the game wasn't really going that well the other night. And we get 2 quick goals to tie it, and then Toffoli, Stalzy just have some chemistry in that overtime. Gets an open shot. Like that was unreal. So, welcome to Bienvenue à Montreal, Eric Staal. I'm going to say that in French.
Basically, I mean, I kept on saying, can you imagine if the Bell Center would have been packed that night? It would have been off the roof, insane. You could, like you said, you couldn't have scripted it better. It was amazing to watch, and I was live tweeting that game, and the amount of negativity that was going on Twitter saying that this team had no fight, while they came back from 3 goals against a goalie that was standing on his head the whole game, and ended up with an overtime win, which we haven't had this season. So, I mean, you can't give up, and got to keep positive.
For sure. You said it. Amen to that. Let me tell you, that's what Habs Tonight is all about. We want to be that positive side of the media that you don't get enough of, right? So teeing up a huge game tonight with the Maple Leafs. I mean, they're having a great season, right? I even put Matthew's picture up closer to my set. Normally it's Mark Scheifele on this side, but I'm like, okay, we'll respect the opponent tonight. And Matthews is having an unbelievable season. And so are the Toronto Maple Leafs. Only 10 losses, 3 overtime losses. Their wins are escaping me. It's up in the high 20s there, but I mean, they're 12 points up on the Habs right now. Alex Galchenyuk, first game against the Montreal Canadiens in a Toronto Maple Leafs uniform. He's been playing pretty good with the Maple Leafs. Now he's got a goal, a couple assists, but he played with John Tavares, and I think it was William Nylander not that long ago, had a beautiful drop pass on Tavares' goal. I was like, oh man, that was shades of old Galchenyuk right there.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is you see a lot of the old Chucky coming out, and I think he's fitting very nicely with their lineup. He's on the second or third line usually, so got his first goal last week. Let's hope he doesn't get another one today versus us. I mean, best wishes to Chucky, but not versus Montreal, that's for sure. But great acquisition for them. I think it's gonna give him a chance to maybe reboot his game and hopefully get back to the old Chucky, like we said.
Yeah, I mean, this is like his 5th or 6th team now. I think if we really did the math, it's 6 or 7, something like that. But anyway, what better of an opportunity does Chucky have at this point, right? To go with a team that so many people feel is going to be a cup contender this year.
No, definitely. If he I don't want to say his last opportunity, but if he doesn't step up and play well with the Leafs, who is he going to do it with? Like you said, 6 to 7 teams in the minors, taxi squads, like the kid's done it all. So we obviously wish him the best, and hopefully that's what reboots him.
Yeah, I mean, we all saw the best of him in Montreal, and he was a lot of fun to have for a long time. And again, another teammate of Dale Weise, like just a guy that we really enjoyed while he was here. And most likely this is a playoff implication. I mean, the Canadiens are likely going to play either Toronto, Winnipeg, or Edmonton, the way it's looking right now. And if all goes well with the playoff picture, but it's a huge game tonight for a lot of reasons. And we got Brendan Gallagher out of the lineup, of course. Fractured thumb the other night in the game, Nick, and obviously he's going to be a huge piece missing today. You've got Gally's jersey on today, wishing him well.
I'm gonna tuck the arms in. Here you go.
Gotta get that in there for Gally.
He's our warrior, and he's going to be a huge chunk missing for sure. But this is the first time, as we were talking last night as well, is first time that we have so much depth in the team, that it is a worry, but it's not as much as a worry as before. We'd say, man, the season's over. Everybody would be negative about it, but it's going to be great. And I'm very interested to see what Marc Bergevin is going to do at the trade deadline as well. Is he going to bring in a piece? They've been saying that Gallagher's thumb might not be a surgery thing after all. So if you compare it to Jacob Trouba's injury from beginning of the season, he was out for 2.5 weeks without a surgery. So are we expecting the same thing from Gallagher, or are we going to go more of a week-to-week basis, 4 to 6 weeks? It's going to be a tough call.
Yeah, I mean, that's good news to hear that it might not need surgery, because of course we can't afford to lose Gally for the rest of the season and playoffs. Like, my goodness, we're going to need him. But then, again, having a guy like Eric Staal come in just to solidify the depth for the Canadiens obviously is a huge help. And just, again, got to bring everybody into the fight, right? Because Gallagher, we all know how he is. And I think that the guys really have an opportunity to step up and show in his absence what we can do as a team.
Definitely. And I wanted to share a quick Gallagher video here for those of you who haven't seen the injury. So it seemed to be the palm of his, well, actually the thumb, but the palm of his right hand. He's been getting some bad lucks, getting hit by the defensive team. So I'm just going to pull this up right here. Give me a second. Here we go. So he's hit by Romanov right there, and he still reaches and goes for the puck right after. Like, what a guy. You can't.
Doesn't surprise you at all.
No. So he's obviously fairly angry, which you can't blame him.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Just bad luck.
Yeah, that's the third time, right? I mean, we've seen it from Weber, just a couple times. I think it was a Boston player that broke his thumb the first time. But I mean, Price is also out tonight too. He's got like an aggravated injury, Annik. He's got what seems to be like a nagging injury. So it's been happening for a little while, and now he's going to address it. Jake Allen getting the start. So, hopefully the Carey gets back in tomorrow night against Winnipeg. But if not, Cayden Primeau got the recall from Laval. So we could see Cayden get a start. And that's a good thing for him. He's been playing really well in Laval this year too.
Oh, definitely. He's been pretty solid. So there's a reason they call him Optimus Prime. And he's been playing insane. I think he got 3 shutouts on 4 games not too long ago. So I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the team as well. But I've been reading, I think it was John Liu or somebody who said that they might be expecting Jake Allen to start both games back to back. So he might be starting Winnipeg and Toronto. So that's going to be maybe a game time decision tomorrow. Not sure, but there's a guy that can handle it. It's Jake Allen for sure. He's been solid for us all season. So
this is, again, another point about depth too, right? Because this is exactly why we got Jake Allen. And it doesn't look long-term at all for Carey. So that's also very good news. But he's the guy that Jake Allen is the guy that we can rely on. He's been a starter. And this is where the Canadiens fans can have some peace of mind knowing that he's going to come in. He's been solid so far this season also. So we've already seen how much of a reliable backup he can be. A couple notes for fans tonight. We've got Dan Carcillo going to be coming on live tonight for We See Wednesdays. He will be coming on it'll be an 8 o'clock start, so it will be during the Leafs Habs game. What we're going to respect Dan's time that he was able to give to us. So we're going to be going live tonight with that, but you can catch it either at intermission if you want to jump in and check out the show, or after the game, of course, and moving forward, it'll be available on the Habs Tonight YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out as well. Going into Yoel Armia, you had some news break today on Twitter about his status, Annik.
Yeah, for sure. Armia has cleared quarantine, which is amazing. We're happy that he's cleared and obviously healthy, but was announced that he needs to be conditioning before rejoining the team. So no timeline yet, which is completely okay. Let him take the time he needs to step back in, and can't wait to see him back in the lineup. But any opinions on where we could see him, Drew?
Well, at this point with Gallagher out, it's clear that they're going to, again, need him. We mentioned they're going to really need Staal now at this point for the depth. And a few of us kind of forgot about Armia for a little bit here. I'm like, oh yeah, we still got Yoel Armia. He's a big body, hard to move off the puck. So, I think second or third line is where they're probably going to utilize him most. But I'm really glad that we're going to have him back, especially in the absence of Gallagher.
No, definitely. It's gonna be nice to have him back in the lineup for sure.
I wanted to say the name of your show again, but for some reason it's escaping me. I'm gonna let you say it because I do my best French. We do it better. So
Yeah, so on every Monday, Shane and I record a segment called Autour de la Ligue, completely in French. So we've been getting some great feedback from the French fan base as well that are enjoying that we have a French aspect to the show. So if ever you do want to be on the show to chat hockey with us, send us an email at live@habstonight.com, and we'd love to have you on. We record every Monday, so it's going to be exciting. There's a lot of news going on this week as well. And that's one thing I wanted to touch point on is Alexei Emelin, the former Hab defenser. We want to wish him, obviously, a speedy recovery, and our thoughts and prayers are with him. He's going through a liver transplant right now. Yeah. So kind of a serious and dangerous, I want to say procedure, but it's not looking too good for him right now. So we hope he pulls through, and, our thoughts are with him for sure.
Oh yeah, he was a wrecking ball for a long time with the Canadiens in a good way. I mean, Alex Romanov. I mean, that's who Romanov reminds us of, is Emelin, in the way that he's been playing. And certainly, best wishes definitely go out to him, and a lot of good memories with him on the team during those playoff runs. We, former teammate of Dale Weiss as well. So I'm sure Dale wishes him well. And also to mention briefly on just trade deadline. April 12th, Monday, the Habs Tonight team will be standing by throughout the entire day, bringing you coverage. Dale Weiss will be part of our coverage as well, giving his thoughts and opinions on hopefully some deals that we're going to see by Marc Bergevin and also around the league as well. So do stay tuned for that. Monday, April 12th, trade deadline. And then, of course, tonight, post-game. Tonight is a post-game time decision for our post-game after the Leafs game tonight. But stand by for that. Either way, lots of coverage coming out today from the Habs Tonight team. So thank you so much for the support so far, you guys. We'll hopefully see you post-game. If not, tomorrow, pre-game for Montreal, Winnipeg, and then I'll be doing the post-game with somebody, I believe, tomorrow night for Winnipeg. So, Annik, thank you for joining me today as well.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. You can catch up on anything that you've missed and everything coming up as well. And do not forget to, that's the French one, sorry. If you want to come on the show tonight and chat with Dale, you can email us at live@habstonight.com. Dale's going to be taking some callers in and answering some questions and interacting with fans. So I know he loves doing it. So feel free to send us a message, and we'll try to get you guys on. I also wanted to maybe get some predictions in tonight. The Habs Tonight team has been pretty consistent, not to jinx it, with our predictions. So what do you have for tonight?
Oh boy. I love when you put me on the spot, because you did it last time, and then Kotkaniemi scored 18 seconds into the games. So I'm going to go with Tatar tonight. He got his mojo back with that tying goal the other night. I'm going to go with Tommy Tatar. Tuna, I'm not going to do the impression of, because that's hard to top, that guy that does the Tatar voice. So
I don't blame you. Any final score predictions?
The first number that pops into my head is 4-3. So I'm hoping 4-3 for the Habs, but who do you got to put one in tonight?
I'm going to go with Drouin. I think tonight's going to be the night for him. He is due. I mean, he's been playing well all season. He's been racking up some numbers. Would love to see him light up the red light. He's definitely due. It's not like he's not trying or anything. He's having a great season. I know a lot of people are bashing on him, but clearly not looking at his numbers and what the kid's capable of. So can't wait to see what he does. And I'm thinking a 4-2 Habs.
We'll take it. I mean, I think Joe has also been doing a lot better without the puck too this year. So a lot more battle and effort on his side too. So awesome. Well, we'll see you guys again post-game tonight. Go Habs, go. And we'll see you guys soon.